Thank you everybody for coming down this morning. Yeah, we've got a really exciting announcement, so we're delighted that Minister Jones is here and Travis Auld from the AFL. So we'll pass on to the Minister to make the announcement, and then Travis will have a few words post that. So thanks very much for coming down.
Thank you. And it's wonderful to be here at the Gabba ahead of such an exciting weekend for all Lions fans. But today we're announcing that we have locked in a 3-year deal with the AFL to bring the Pies to Queensland for Easter for the next 2 years, and then another Victorian team the following year. This is a 3-year deal that will see us have some of the biggest games in footy right here at the Gabba for the next 3 years in Easter. We know that magpies love to fly north during Easter. I'll say that again. We know that pies love to fly north during Easter, and now we've locked in for the next 2 years this blockbuster game between the Lions and the Pies for the next 2 years at Easter, and then the following year another Victorian team coming up here. We know that when we have the Pies and the Lions playing here at the Gabba during Easter, that we get a sellout crowd, 35,000 seats sold, and that's why it is so exciting for us and why we're backing these matches in the AFL to bring more visitors to Queensland and to see the mighty Lions play here in the Lions Den. So I want to thank everybody that has been involved, but the Lions, the Pies and also the AFL. We know that when we work together we can bring major blockbusters to the fans, and I do want to thank all of the fans that are coming out to support the Lions during this final season. We've seen some amazing footy, and it's wonderful to see that the town is really backing the Lions as they go into their finals match on Saturday night. It's a really exciting time for the AFL. I want to thank them for their vision and for working in partnership with TEQ to secure this 3-year deal for footy fans. As I said, the Pies have some of the most fervent fans anywhere in the country, and we welcome them to come up here during Easter in Queensland, where it's beautiful one day and perfect the next. And now we just need the win on Saturday night.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you, Minister. I need to start by another very special announcement. That's actually Swanee's birthday today. He tells me he's gone from being mid-50s to just 50s now. He refuses to be in his late 50s, so looks much, much younger. So happy birthday, Greg. Hopefully the guys did the right thing by you. Yeah, he's pretty clear on his wish. Birthday cake, ice cream cake, he said this morning. Our game is in really, really good shape here in Queensland, from grassroots through to the elite, both male and female, thanks to the hard work and support of a lot of people, including the Queensland government. So thank you for your support, Minister. And this is just another example of that. The Lions were very fortunate recently to receive a funding grant from the state government with the Minister's support to construct a facility at Springfield. That'll be a wonderful asset for this football club, but also a wonderful asset for that community, and importantly a great asset for women's football. We're now seeing a great influx of young girls wanting to play our game, and that'll be a wonderful facility for those girls who want to grow up and play for the Lions and represent Queensland. So it's a wonderful example of how we work together with the clubs and with our government to deliver some great outcomes. This is a really good story today. It's evidence of this club quickly regaining respect as one of the most feared clubs in this competition. We've seen it here before, we've seen it here at this ground, and to be awarded a marquee slot is just further evidence of that. Marquee slots in our competition are highly sought after by clubs and by cities. They deliver big crowds, they deliver national television audiences. It's a great way to showcase not just the club and this stadium, but also this city. We saw it early in the year with 5,000 Collingwood supporters travel up, and importantly, as the Minister talked about, they come up to watch the game with their families, but they stay and they enjoy the hospitality. They stay in local hotels, they eat at local restaurants, they enjoy everything that South East Queensland has to offer. That delivers a great economic and social benefit for this state and this town, and so that's something we're really proud of as a competition, and I'm sure the Lions are as well. We also saw it with Richmond last week. Almost 5,000 of their supporters came up for the game and no doubt stayed for a few days. So it's an exciting opportunity for this football club. I'm sure Greg will talk more about that, and we certainly wish them all the best in their journey again this year, tomorrow night. Thank you.
Thank you, Travis. Birthday boy?
Tim.
No, just quick. I think Travis hit it on the head. So for us as a footy club, we've we've come a long way in the last few years. We pushed really hard last year to get that Easter Thursday, and our intention is actually to, make it a long-term blockbuster. So we want to do it for the next 10 to 15 years. So, as Trevor said, there's not many interstate clubs get some of these marquee slots. Mostly they're, it's Anzac Day or Anzac Eve, and they're all held in Melbourne. So for us to be able to get a game at the Gabba locked away, as I said, at least for the next 3 years, but hopefully for us for longer than that, is testament to where we've come from, and we're really appreciative to the government and to the AFL to lock this away and give us an opportunity to cement it long term. So that's what we're aiming to do. So thanks, guys.
Is this the only marquee slot outside of Melbourne? I'm trying to think. I can't think of it.
Yeah, well, I just said it was, Ben, so I think that's right.
You said there's not many.
No, there aren't. They're all Melbourne-based. They're Queen's Birthday and all the big ones that are sort of, as you say, marquee slots. So this is the first interstate one. So yeah, really, really happy to get that.